There's almost nothing worse than being a girl boss on the internet. Okay, maybe being a D-list celebrity who was a girl boss on the internet. Yeah, that's worse. Hello friends, I'm just a lady with a bulldog and a camera and too many opinions, and in one of my most recent videos about Q Sciences, there were so many comments that were like, wait, Justin Rose, as in Whitney Rose's husband, the one who's on Salt Lake City Housewives show? And then I saw this post on Reddit that was like, there's got to be crossover. Maybe Chelsea just doesn't watch that show. I don't. I'm not a Bravo gal, okay? I'm not a Bravo gal. As much as I've tried to be in the past, as much like that's just not my trashy TV. If it's your trashy TV, perfect, that's great. But like the Kardashians is my trashy TV. However, yes, I am now aware that the president of Awakened, the MLM, his wife is on, well, and him, and they are on a reality show. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And that just opened a big old can of pinworms. Don't Google what that is. Because there are so many D-list celebrities who are in multi-level marketing companies. And today we're going to go over quite a few of those. Now, there's obviously a difference, and you can let me know what you think is just worse, or rather morally repugnant. There's obviously a difference between, and we're going to go over a few topics, but there's obviously a difference between being a D-list celebrity, or maybe not D-list, just like reality star, soap opera, scripted show type person, and then getting into an MLM and exploiting your audience that way. And then already being in the MLM and then joining a show like Love is Blind or The Bachelor or Bachelorette, those types of things. Your little lower third under your name, like mine would say, Chelsea Suarez, lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions. No, it would say content creator, YouTuber. Tell me why these people say Brittany G, health coach, Mark W, scam artist. Like, whenever it says health coach, anything like that, I'm like, girl, I know what you're doing. So sometimes these people will go on these shows or whatever to increase their social media following. I'm looking at you, Connor O'Brocta, who was on whatever season of The Bachelorette. I like Connor though. He's played baseball with my husband in college, and we like him. We like him and his girlfriend and their cute little baby. But I feel like these days it's pretty clear like who's on these shows for like whatever the objective is, and then who's on these shows just to get a social media following or increase their following. And reality TV is fake anyway, so like who cares? However, it's not okay to then join a scam and then scam other people. And then also there's a clear difference between sponsorships and partnerships, ambassador programs, and then people actually joining the MLM itself. For instance, I saw online a bunch of people were freaking out because some influencer or whoever was wearing a jersey that said Herbalife, and Herbalife is obviously an MLM. It sucks, but it's also a sponsor of the LA Galaxy. And with that, they're going to have their name, their logo right across the front of it. And then from there, obviously people like Cristiano Ronaldo, plays for this team or is in contract with the sponsor itself. And from there continues on that sponsorship. Do I think that these people actually use these products or have achieved their success, physique, whatever, from these products and from the actual MLM itself? No, obviously not. However, does it give these companies more of a sense of false credibility and that helps them scam more people? Yeah. And then there's another type of situation where sponsorships come in, but it's pretty janky and I don't think it's legal. I don't know, but it doesn't feel like it, especially with the person who's involved, because they are basically, or are a known scammer. So do y'all remember when Blac Chyna, aka Angela White, Robert Kardashian's baby mama, and Tyga's baby mama, when she joined Monat? Oh, you don't remember? Well, it was quite the hot topic for a second. It felt like a second at least, because this Monat rep was posting, and so was Blac Chyna, saying that she joined Monat. I don't think she actually joined. Like, yes, she did, but like she didn't. So what I think happened is that the rep the Monat girl who says that she recruited her, in like a roundabout way, paid Blac Chyna to post that information to her Instagram stories, to her grid post, whatever. And then from there, people wanted to sign up under her to like have a chance to like join Blac Chyna's team. Also, who would want to do that? And then from there, the person who recruited her like had control of everything and would just place those people wherever in her own downline in order to benefit herself like in the best way possible. So not only is that against Monat's policy and procedures and their distributor handbook or distributor agreement, also super sketchy in regards to the Federal Trade Commission. And if you go to Blac Chyna's Monat landing page, it says that it's not available anymore. I don't think, like I said, I don't think she actually like was recruiting people in a roundabout way. Yes, but I do think it was just the person who said she recruited her was taking people and like placing them places, because when you looked back in the day, it said that Blac Chyna had only ranked up to like the second, I think, yeah, like not market partner, but like managing market partner, the second rank. And to be at the second rank, you have to have like either anywhere from like 2 to 4 market partners under you. Are there people gullible enough to fall for that and to sign up for a glorified pyramid scheme under Blac Chyna? Yes. Does she have a huge following? Yes. I definitely think that more than 2 to 4 people signed up under her. So that's why I have the theory that the person who recruited her put those people other places. Anyways. So like I said, I think that that person just paid her like a flat rate or something. Sketchy, but not the sketchiest thing someone in Monat has done, and definitely not the sketchiest thing that Blac Chyna has done. She was allegedly like kidnapping people before her Jesus rebrand. Now I think that that situation could also be potentially what is happening with Abby Duggar. Now you might be thinking, Duggar, oh my gosh, which one is she? So she is married to John David Duggar, and she has also joined Monat. However, her post on her Instagram about it was in January. It's mid-April now, and she said that she had been using Monat, or that she joined in October of last year. However, like, yeah, it seems like she's like posting about the products occasionally, but it doesn't seem like she's really like all in, I guess. And then also, if we look at her Monat site, her rank is currently Associate Market Builder, and that's the 3rd rank within Monat, and that is where the annual median income is not even $3,000. And that's pre-tax and pre-expenses. And so it doesn't seem like she's really promoted it much. But like I said, she does have a downline because she had to have ranked up somehow. But I guess when your family gets exposed for being a cult within a cult by a very, very popular Amazon Prime documentary, and your brother-in-law is also a convicted molester, abuser, and child schmornography owner, I guess you really don't have many options for like making money online. Got to do something, I guess. God forbid you get a normal job. But of course, she does have, I believe, 2 children. And in their culture, so to speak, it is more so frowned upon for the women in the family to work outside the home. Obviously, if you don't want to, like, if you want to do that, okay. But like, you should be able to do what you want to do. And of course, neither of those people, Abby Duggar or Blac Chyna, of course, Blac Chyna didn't, but neither of them posted anywhere on their social media that it was a sponsored post by the person who recruited them. And that's like the vibe that I'm getting, is that it was a sponsored, like that person paid them, or rather paid for them to join. And that's just sketchy. Also, you're not allowed to do that. Now, I know we might be on season 570 of Love is Blind. It seems like it. However, the first one was a doozy. Remember that? It was crazy. Do y'all remember my absolute least favorite person? You probably didn't like her either. Kelly Chase. Now, Kelly was the one who was a health coach, and she had what seemed like some body image issues, and it was real strange. And then she left. I think she got married, but then she left I'm pretty sure she got married, but then she left the show and like left the guy. And it was weird. It was really weird. I looked back on her Instagram and I remembered her lower third, again, saying something like health coach. Right away when I saw that on that show, I was like, she's an MLM, 100%. And I'm pretty positive it was Body back then, Beachbody. It's still Beachbody. Stop trying to rebrand. And if you go back on her Instagram way, way, way far back, there are so many red flags and so many posts all about her biz. Stop it. I can't reach my red flags right now, but like, stop. Please stop. And now it looks like she has restarted her podcast, and then also she does social media things. Her engagement is pretty abysmal regarding like how many followers she has. But then also that can happen with being on a show as popular as Love is Blind, and I mean being on the first one too. You know, you have an influx of all these people following you, and then after so long, and you know, you not putting out good content and constantly talking about your biz and all these long captions, and I just really I was reading through some of the stuff and I was like, I really hope this girl's in therapy, because dear God. And also now she has a coaching business cringe, where on her website it says that it's non-refundable. It costs this much, which is crazy. And then also there are not one-on-ones included, which means that it's just like cut and dry. Like, how is it coaching if it's just, if there's no one-on-ones or anything like that, right? It's strange. Anyways, but it says that there's no refunds, which is understandable if it is like digital products. But the reason why she says that there's no refunds is because she says that there's no refunds due to the transformative material, or like because she thinks it's transformative. And it's like, well, that's a weird way to to phrase that, girl. And now let's take a little trip down memory lane. Do y'all remember when, I know you millennials remember, but remember there was one point in our lives where basically we could not escape Tori Spelling and her drama and her husband and her 47 children and how she like perpetually has no money, yet her father was like one of the richest people in the US and had like a gift wrapping room in his giant mansion. Do you remember that? I remember that. Now, we all know Tori Spelling is not the poster child for financial freedom, so that's why it's very strange that anyone would want to join her in being a girl boss, and embarrassing, honestly. So she was a part of NuSkin, and her husband, on again, off again husband, now off again, I guess, husband Dean would also promote NuSkin. And per a post on Reddit, Tori was even doing some email campaigns to try to recruit people into it, and she was actively promoting and trying to recruit on social media as well. It seems like mainly between 2018 and 2021. And then her website, Beauty by Tori or something like that, still has a lot of NuSkin products on it. So I'm assuming she's still in it. And she even went to a leadership retreat or leadership trip for NuSkin as well to Iceland that she was posting on her Facebook. But that is one of the ones where she was clearly trying to have a downline. Another one who actually, is doing the downline thing is Audrey Roloff. I have no idea. Like I said, I don't watch these shows. And it's okay if you do. Go for it. Maybe you like them and hate the Kardashians. Anyways, so Audrey is married to Jeremy from Little People, Big World. And she is one of the more high-ranking people in Young Living. And she is 100%, in my opinion, brainwashed into that girl boss hustle, slay babe, rub oil on me mindset. I'm trying to be in that rub oil on me mindset, if you know what I mean. Oh, God, stop it. Okay. And it looks like some people in her family have spoken out about multi-level marketing companies being bad, and even people who follow her have as well. And she has received some backlash for girl bossing because she just seems to not care at all, because who cares what anyone thinks, especially your audience, your followers, your supporters, as long as you are making money and being love bombed. Am I right? And then we have Alexa Vega, who was in Spy Kids. She was not Lava Girl. So Alexa is married to Carlos Pena, and he was in Big Time Rush, which we love that. We love her hair. I think she's beautiful. I think he law hottie too. And I love that they were able to, it seems like, transition over to like vlogging on YouTube, and seems like they're pretty active with that. Now, they were a part of Young Living's ambassador program, and that's where like the influencer ambassador type of things get a little muddy, because some of these people are also recruiting downlines instead of just doing sponsored posts, like people who we will talk about in a minute as well. But it does look like Alexa did have her oil-inspired Young Living Instagram account, which was obviously separate from her personal one, or her like official one. And she was recruiting people into a downline. And so obviously being famous, she was pretty high up. However, it looks like she has not posted on that oil-inspired Instagram page in a long time. A long time meaning 3 years. So February 2021 was the last time she posted on it. And I find it amazing, actually, that the top comment on that post reads, "It looks like you stopped working with Young Living. Why? Hopefully you realized how horrible they are and got out of that cult." But like I said, Carlos and Alexa were also doing the Young Living ambassador type deal where they are paid for sponsored standalone posts, and they have like their sponsored deal, whatever it is. I don't even know what it is or how it really works with Young Living. And there have been a few other, I don't want to call them like D-list celebrities because like they're still working, but more like nostalgic type celebrities that like millennials love from like kids shows and stuff. For instance, Tia Mowry, the one from Sister Sister, and then she was on a bunch of other shows too. And I think she was on The View as well. I don't know. She's got a twin. Maybe it's the other one. But she was also someone who was a part of the ambassador program with Young Living, but it looks like she hasn't really been a part of it in a long time. And it looks like Alexa and Carlos haven't been a part of it in a little bit as well. Maybe Young Living stopped doing that altogether. Also, I would just like to mention that it does seem, since we're talking about Young Living, it does seem like there are so many. Like, is it a requirement if you're going to be like a hot mommy vlogger on YouTube that you have to be a part of Young Living? It's so annoying. There are so many. We will just go ahead and just have a bunch right here because, dear God. Again, it has been proven many times that Young Living essential oils are no better than just ones you can buy at Target, and the ones there have the same ingredients and they're so much cheaper. Please do not ingest essential oils. That can quite literally eat away at your esophagus and throat. It has happened before. Also, I do want to mention, since they are mentioned in this video, that Alexa and Carlos Peña Vega did just suffer a stillbirth of their 4th baby, and that is extremely sad. And that's awful. So I just wanted to mention that because I feel like it would kind of disrespectful to not mention that. So that's horrible. And that breaks my heart. And I hope they are doing well, or as well as they can be. So while we are staying on the Young Living train for a second, let's talk about Kimberly Plath, a true hemorrhoid. Kim Plath of the show Plathville has been in Young Living for apparently quite some time. She was the silver rank as of 2015, and that is the 5th rank in the company. In 2015, the median monthly income at that rank was just over $1,700. Now, like I said, Kim is a garbage human, in my opinion, but according to her own children and children-in-laws, she casually she did credit card fraud and stole from her children in order to maintain her rank in Young Living and open up credit cards in their accounts and use their money to buy Young Living products, and even signed up her children under her in her downline, which is crazy. I actually have a video about Kim Plath, and she sucks. So feel free to watch that if you want. Speaking of garbage humans, who's worse than Britney Spears' family? Not many. Now, Lyn Spears, Britney Spears' mom, joined Rodan & Fields in 2011. By 2013, she was at the top of the company, earning the car, going on trips, and even going to conventions and partying with none other than Sarah Robbins, who, I don't know if she owns Rodan & Fields or something, but or like has equity in it. But I know she's like at like the very, very, very top of it. But like I still get emails from her like once a day because I was in Rodan & Fields for like a second. Crazy. But hey, you know what? There's nothing like exploiting your proximity to your daughter's fame in order to recruit people into a multi-level marketing company. Lyn joined in 2011. She was successful by 2013. Britney's conservatorship started in 2008. She didn't need any money. I mean, I'm not going to try to like justify her or try to make sense of her choices because they don't make sense. And now moving on to another weird mom, we have Kim Zolciak. Now, Kim Zolciak is, from what I know, not recruiting a downline into Modere, but is a Modere ambassador, just like we previously talked about the ambassador programs with other MLMs. Now, Modere is something that for a while, I did not realize that it was an MLM, and every single Instagram blogger was constantly promoting it, and they had an ambassador link or an ambassador affiliate code, whatever. And it was so annoying because I was like, what is this? I need to know. And I just think it's really deceptive and not okay for these companies to work with influencers in that manner. And especially when they're not disclosing, one, that it's sponsored or that it's gifted or anything regarding FTC guidelines. But also when they're not disclosing that it is a multi-level marketing company, no matter what the product is. I don't care. I feel like that needs to be said. Now, Kim still has the Modere bundles of products linked in her Instagram, whatever, social media bio. And she also has previously had her daughter do sponsorships with them as well. Again, undisclosed. just like Kim does. The apple does not fall far from the tree, or rather the nose job does not fall far from the tree. And listen, I am not shaming cosmetic surgeries or anything like that. Go off. No problem there, buddy. Do what you want with your body as long as you are of sound mind and it's not hurting yourself or anyone else. As long as you are not promoting a product and claiming that the results that you have are due to that product, Modere collagen pudding, rather than Photoshop and surgery and Ozempic, let's be honest, or Adderall or whatever you're on. So don't do that. That's gross. Thanks. And last but certainly not least, we have Justin Rose, who, yes, now I know, is the husband. I was about to say he's the wife. He's the husband of Whitney Rose. Whitney, right? I don't know. But like I said, she is one of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which is a show on Bravo in case you live under a pebble. And now he has a long history of working at the executive C-suite level of multi-level marketing companies. And he has even been parts of lawsuits for some. For instance, LifeVantage is the one that he previously worked in for. It seems like that was the one he was with the longest. He also worked with NuSkin as well, or worked for NuSkin. And with LifeVantage, they were recently, and it's still actually ongoing, it's not closed yet or settled yet or anything like that. It was being sued for operating as a pyramid scheme, which is glorious because they got caught. It seems like he was actually fired from whatever executive title he had or position he had with that company for a like racy scene in Real Housewives that him and his wife did where they were like, I don't know, rubbing up on each other naked or something with like paint or food coloring. I don't watch the show. But no worries because in swoops in Awaken. Remember them? And now he is the president of Awaken and he joined that company, or rather started working for that company in the beginning of 2023. So last year. All right, friends, if you can think of anyone else who has been at like that level of like reality show fame, like not A-list celebrities, but like what would these people be? Like C-list? Other than Cristiano Ronaldo, like that's different. But these people would be like C-list, right? I don't know. Let me know down below. And then if you can think of anyone else, definitely let me know too. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Your butt looks so good. Remember, do not be fooled by these people. Don't get got and be all fangirly and have your judgment clouded by the fame and the status and the power and all of that. Because clearly these people are not doing very well if they joined an MLM. That sounded mean, but you know what I mean. No one who is very financially smart and successful joins an MLM. That's just not how it works. So anyway, subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you in my next video. If you don't know what to comment that Kim Plath is a garbage human. Okay, bye.